When we add rational numbers, we want to use the same rules as we used when we added integers. So let's try a simple one here. And let's find the sum of these rational numbers. Well, the first thing we notice is we are adding two negative rational numbers, which means our answer is going to be negative as per the rules when we use for adding integers. We also see that we already have common denominators, so this makes this really simple. The denominator stays the same. We add our numerators, so we have negative 4 over 2, and we simplify that to negative 2. Let's try another one. Let's try negative 1 3/8 plus 3/4. Well, we want to make sure that we have our common denominators so that we can add them properly. So we're going to write this as an improper fraction, and this will make sure that we have the common denominator. So we go 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Oops. And then we have our 3/4 stays the same. So we need to have now our common denominators. So we're going to keep negative 11 over 8, and we're going to change this to 6 over 8. And I just did that by multiplying these by 2 so that we can get a common denominator. Now we have the simple task of just adding as normal. So we know that we subtract the smaller value from the larger value and keep the sign with the rational number that has the greatest absolute value. So we're going to have negative 5 over 8 is our answer. Let's do one more. Let's say we have 4 plus negative 7 over 2. Well, in our invisible math, we know that we have a denominator of 1 here. So we're going to rewrite this to have common denominators. And we'll multiply each of those by 2. So if we had a 1 underneath here, we'd now have 8 over 2 plus negative 7 over 2. And now we can just add as normal. So our denominator stays the same. We subtract the smaller number from the larger number, and we keep the sign of the number with the greatest absolute value, which would be 8 over 2. And so our answer is 1/2.